Well, it was a hard time for him. We've got some comments from the King about that match, as a matter of fact, about his career, I think, as much in general. Let's take a look.
The words of the song say the winner takes it all and the loser has to fall. Well, I'm not used to being the loser. I think a lot of you people realize that because you've seen me for the past 10 years that I've been wrestling go from being a loser, a guy that got beat on television right here every week, go from being that to a winner, a champion. And over those 10 years, I've been blessed with the ability to wrestle and wrestle well. And for those 10 years, I've been pretty much in control of the situation. Been the champion for 6 out of the 10 years. Been able to call all the shots, who I wanted to wrestle, when I wanted to wrestle. And it's a good situation to be in. But it's really come to a point where I'm not in that situation now. And I think you people realize that when I had the Southern Heavyweight belt before, as a matter of fact, just 2 years ago, through an accident playing a football game, I suffered a broken leg and I missed a year of action. And I really started back wrestling too soon, but I realized that it was time that I had to make a move. And I started wrestling when the leg still hurt. I wrestled with pain every night. And it was even 6 months after I started wrestling before the leg really got completely well. But I came back because I knew I had to. And then just before Christmas this past year, I had another setback, got sick again, was back in the hospital. And I got over that, and I come out, and Dutch Mantell has the Southern Heavyweight title. A title that I've considered mine because, like I said, I've held it 6 out of 10 years. And I went against Dutch, and the first time I went against him, I won the title back. But I've had 2 matches with him since that time, and I haven't won either one of them. Now, there comes a point in especially every athlete's life, that you have to sit down and take a good hard look at yourself. And I can tell you that I've had a good career. And I've met a lot of great people, a lot of great fans that have loved me, and I love them all in return. And if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't do one thing differently. I realize I've made a lot of people mad a lot of times, but that's just Jerry Lawler. Unfortunately for me, I've had a lot of people, more people that like me than didn't, and I appreciate it. But I've never been in a situation to where I've wrestled a man 2 times going after something that I wanted more than anything else and wasn't able to come away with it. And I realize that I haven't said a lot of good things about Dutch Mantell, but I'll start right now. Dutch Mantell is a good wrestler. He's a fine wrestler. But most of you people realize that I don't usually say good things about my opponent. That's just my style. But like I said, there comes a time in every athlete's life that he has to take a look at himself and realize that nobody can go on forever. I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm 32 years old and I've had a good career. But nobody can stay in a physical contact sport and go on indefinitely. And you've seen it, and I've seen it, wrestlers who wrestled till they were 45 and shouldn't have been in the ring, and I don't want to end up like that. So what I'm just saying is that I want one more shot at the title. One more title match with Dutch Mantell. And I'm going to have that match. And if I don't walk out of the ring with the belt, if I don't regain my Southern Heavyweight title, then I'm going to wish Dutch Mantell well. And I'm going to go home and I'm going to face the fact that maybe it's time to set myself some new priorities. Dutch Mantell, I want to say this. I'll admit you're a good wrestler, but I still think I'm better. And this is going to be the biggest match that I've ever had in my life. and I'm going to be in there trying to win it with everything that I've got. One more time.